best ever. I'm the most brutal, the most vicious, and most ruthless champion.
And let me tell you, that was just a quick...
To fight, I could bang too. I don't care, man. I'll take one.
6 is it, and usually means some undisputed champion in 2 divisions.
Ali got up. You got up.
Line them up, name them. I'm ready for what?
Embarrassingly. So for me,
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Division Kings Boxing. First things first, and like always, I want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to everyone who's been keeping up the videos, everyone who is subscribed to the channel. If you're new and you're a boxing fan, you're coming across my channel for the first time, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. For this video, we're going into Shakur Stevenson, aka line him up, I'll knock him down, I'm ready for whoever, versus Edwin de los Santos. He came in for Frank Martin. As you guys all know, the situation that happened with Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin. The deal got sent over, and Frank Martin just, I guess you can say, pulled out the fight. But we got Edwin de los Santos coming in for him, and this is going down November 16th. I'm excited to see Shakur Stevenson back in the ring. This is his second fight at 135 pounds, and I feel like this is the biggest statement and the biggest fight of his career. Reason why? Because he was in the 130-pound division. Now he's in the 135-pound division, and he's making some noise. He wants the Devin Haney's. He wants the Gervonta Tank Davises. You guys see him in all these interviews and on your social medias about wanting the big fights. As you guys all know, he just doesn't have. I mean, to me, I think Shakur Stevenson is a big name. He's a big attraction. But I feel like that 130-pound division that he was in, he kind of got to the 135-pound division a little bit late. But he's in the division regardless of what anyone thinks, and he's making some noise. Him and Devin Haney got into a little bit of a fight debate and a contract debate, I should say, at 25-75, where Shakur wasn't really feeling that, so he decided to go the WBC route and force them to do their job and see what he can get out of that. Devin Haney went another route, you know what I mean? He's fighting Regis Prograis at 140, so now Shakur Stevenson is fighting for that vacant WBC belt, I believe. So we got them back in the ring November 16th, and the reason why I say this is the biggest fight for Shakur Stevenson at the 135-pound division, which is his second fight, because he's calling out all these big names. He's calling out the Tanks. He's calling out the Devin Haneys, and it's going to be all eyes on him that night. And these fighters want to see if he has any flaws in his game that could potentially be shown and exposed by De Los Santos that night. And I think this is going to be a major fight for Shakur Stevenson. He's there to prove a point. He's there to prove that I'm really that guy that's calling you guys out and saying I could win. And me personally, I think Shakur Stevenson is going to win no problem. I'll even go as far as to say that he's going to close it out in 9 rounds and under. So I'm excited to see him back in the ring. I'm excited to see for him to put on a show. I feel like this is going to be a jam-packed out fight for him. He's going to close the show early. He's going to show his skills, and he's going to show the world who Shakur Stevenson is, because it's going to be all eyes on him that night. You know Gervonta's watching. You know Devin Haney's watching. You know the 135-pound division is watching. The whole world is watching to see what... I mean, these guys know what Shakur Stevenson is bringing to the table. But I like how real Shakur Stevenson is. I know he's been calling out Gervonta Tank Davis, and he says I'm not as big as Tank. I have nothing to offer Tank, so it's kind of up to him to throw me an offer and to see if they can work out a deal or not. I respect Shakur Stevenson so much. He's just so honest about things. And as you guys all know, him and Dev have some history together inside the ring as far as sparring goes, and claims always to say he got the best of Devin Haney. But like I said, this is going to be a no. It's going to be... I personally don't think it's even going to be competitive. I think Shakur Stevenson is just going to wipe this dude. I think Shakur Stevenson is that guy, and he's that top guy at 135 pounds. He just seems so focused. As you guys all know, with him and Andre Ward's relationship is so close, and him and Terrence Bud Crawford are basically brothers, you know what I mean? And to get information on that, and to learn off those other fighters too as well. You guys know Andre Ward is just a legendary dude. Terrence Bud Crawford just making history, and to keep those guys close with you just gets you that much focus. And I like just how focused he is. He doesn't want to do anything but eat, sleep, and perform in the ring, nothing but boxing. And man, this dude is just making noise in the 135-pound division right now, and November 16th is going to be his night to show why he belongs in the ring with Tank and why he belongs in the ring with Devin Haney. Like I said, all eyes are going to be on him. Edwin De Los Santos, I'm not taking anything away from the dude. He's a good fighter. I think he's just not on Shakur Stevenson's level. I think he's personally, a gatekeeper, a good gatekeeper, but to be on Shakur Stevenson's level and knowing just how skillful, how powerful, and he's here to take over the 135-pound division. Shakur Stevenson is something special. There's no doubt about it. But I think November 16th, he's going to show up and he's going to show out and he's going to show these dudes, like, I belong in the ring with you, and I'm worth a lot more than that 25%, and I'm here to take over this division. So I can't wait for November 16th. It's coming up pretty soon, and if anything goes down or anything like that, I'll keep you guys updated. If there's any type of situations that's going on with the fight, or my reactions after the fight, or just strictly my predictions. Like I said, I already gave you guys my predictions. I think Shakur Stevenson is going to close it under nine rounds and under. But I'll give you guys my reaction on that fight too as well. Shakur Stevenson is here to knock him down and to get in the ring with anyone. He's been calling out anyone and everyone, especially with Gervonta Tank and Devin Haney. I'm not too sure how quickly those fights are going to happen because with the whole contract things and everything like that. But November 16th, he's back in the ring, and maybe we can see him hopefully early next year, like March, April, somewhere around there. And as you guys all know, Gervonta Tank Davis is making a return to early next year. I'm not too sure what's going on with that whole judge and his whole situation that he has going on with the courts and everything like that. I'm probably going to do a video on that too as well to let you guys know what's going on with his whole situation. But I know he's making to look a comeback in early next year too as well. So that might open the door for them too, just depending on how well Shakur Stevenson does, to see if they want to take that risk also with Shakur. If these fighters don't believe in him, or if they try to find flaws in him in November 16th. But we're gonna have to wait and see. He still has to get past De Los Santos, but it's gonna be no problem for him. It's his second fight in the 135-pound division. Everyone's watching, all eyes on him. So we're gonna have to wait and see. And I'll catch you guys probably after that fight, November 16th, to give you guys what I thought about the fight and potential opponents that he could match up with. Maybe a George Kambosos, as you guys all know, that he held the undisputed titles for a while after beating Teofimo Lopez, and then, as you guys all know, Devin Haney wiped that dude twice. So maybe George Kambosos. We're gonna have to see though too as well. I know he's really good competition, but also I think maybe a little bit above a gatekeeper. But we're going to have to wait and see. November 16th, catch Shakur Stevenson versus De Los Santos, November 16th. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.